Okay guys, so I thought we'd record. We're going to cut this clutch of eggs. They've already started pipping. So what we do is we usually wait for one or two of the babies to peek their little heads out. That's when we know, hey, they're ready. And then we'll go ahead and make little windows for the other guys to make it a little easier for them to get out. Now this clutch, excuse Johnny's handwriting, this is our Asphalt female, and she's not been proven yet whether she's Asphalt or Yellowbelly. That's why the label says that. Bred to our Motley Clown Blade male. And this is kind of a fun clutch because we don't really know what Motley does, and what we've seen so far has left us with more questions than answers. Yeah, you can go ahead and get started on that.
Let's get started.
Our daughter's here with us, so she's watching as well.
That's to hold the moisture in, by the way.
You can see two are already pipping. So he's making very sure that there's nothing but that shell there, so nobody gets cut. Anyway, so with the Motley, it's kind of interesting because, like I said, we have more questions than answers. And it's going to be fun to kind of figure this out. We're open to you guys weighing in what you think you see. And I'll do it
healthy.
Yeah, nice fat babies. We'll get close-ups of them as well. Interesting little one. All right, so for ones that don't have a window, you got goo all over you. So for ones that don't already have a little hole that they've made, you want to make sure you pinch the egg up best you can. And like I like to try to make a little crease to make sure that I don't cut anything. Just like that. And slide it in. These have the rounded edge. I don't know if you guys can see that. So when you go in there, it's not just gonna stab something. And then I'm going to just cut it this way. Ooh, it's got a cute little pattern in there. Yes, that is blood, but it's not hurting the snake at all. Take a piece of shell out of the way. As you can see, we've got interesting little alien heads going on there. Right? Some eggs are tighter than others. Like this one is really tight. So this one is going to be fun to make a crease. There we go, we got it. Now with Motley, it's kind of interesting because it's believed to be like a granite type gene, but the trick with that is that they think there may be more than one gene involved. So you see some Motleys that don't look quite as like dramatic as others, and they believe that is because of it maybe not having the second gene involved.
Well, we've been told one of them is an enhancing gene and the other one is the granite gene.
Right.
So you get some of them that are lighter looking.
This one is a lot lighter looking than the other ones.
Some of them with a pattern change.
Yeah. So I don't like to go all in on the window. Yay! Allie's doing the heebie-jeebie dance. Don't like the goo?
No, I don't like the blood.
Oh, it's not hurting them.
So we know that they're all het clowns, so that's one of the things that we can just say.
Yeah, all het clown, and then some will be Yellowbellies or Asphalts. Of course, we don't. This is clutch is not going to prove it out one way or the other. And then.
And hopefully we can see the Motleys that are Motleys and the Blades that are Blades that are in there.
Eventually.
But when they all come out and shed, of course.
This one was wrinkly, so it made a nice little slit possible. And then once we've done this, we'll just put them back in the incubator and let them hang out until they're ready to come out. We're not going to stress them out or anything like that. They'll come out when they decide they're ready. Love the goo. That one has a kind of interesting little pattern to it.
I'm worried the blood means you cut them.
Mm-mm, the blood does not mean that I cut them at all. That's kind of interesting.
Allie, you want to try?
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna get the egg,
Wrinkle it up.
and then you're gonna like wrinkle it so you can make you a crease. And you'll feel, because the egg feels like leather. A lot of people ask, do you want to make sure the camera's still focusing now that she's in a different position? You might have to turn it, the camera for her. Let me see.
I don't have fingernails.
Pinch it.
Yeah, pinch it.
Pinch down the side.
Not that, yeah. You were doing it, yeah, just like right there. See, look. See how flat and tight that is?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that means that it's, there's not any baby snake in there. So then you take your scissors. It's okay, it'll stay like that. Got it? Okay. And then just nope, other way. Scissors the other way, there you go. Yep, just make a tiny little snip, there you go. Now, you just go right along that line. Nope, turn the scissors the other way, going backwards. Now make sure you're pushing it against, let me show you. You're gonna make sure that you're pushing the scissors against the egg. See, the imprint's there. There's no baby snake there. Okay, so make sure you push it tight up against the egg. See, now there's no snake there. There you go. Each time, you gotta take your time and do the same thing. Slowly, carefully. There you go. All right. Now, let me see. We're going to take it, that's big enough, we're just going to take it this way. I'm doing the same thing. Okay, and now, that's the easy part. You can just, I'll lift this up for you, and you can just clip that out. You can see the baby. There we go. Let me see, I'm just going to open it just a tiny bit wider so people on YouTube land can see what we got here. You did a very good job. You did not do a bad job. It's scary. I was terrified the first time. And you can see a little nose in there. You can see there's some speckles on that tail. So now I'm going to move the camera so that I can try to give you all some close-ups of these guys. Take it off the tripod.
This one is the neatest. It looks like it has the enhancing part. It's lighter than the others. And
Trying to get to focus. Come on there. Work with me. There we go.
so since there's no pastel, if anything is lighter than the others, it has to be Motley kicking in, although there is variability just in the snakes. You know, some will be lighter and darker anyway.
So you can see that little baby. And you can see this alien head over here. Like, this one has something going on. This one's kind of empty-ish, but they're connected. So it's going to be kind of fun to see what that one looks like when it comes out. This one is pretty bright. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this one's actually fairly bright. So, I don't know. It'll be cool to see. Now this one, this was the last one we cut, and I'm going to see if I can get it to focus. But inside, come on, focus again for me. Inside of there, you could actually see like little dots on the tail, little speckles. Can you see that in there? It's going to be kind of interesting to see how that looks when it comes out. And of course, this baby. And then peekaboo. You see your cute little nose. Look at that little nose. So anyways, that's the clutch, and we'll of course update once they come out.